Only in Eretz Yisrael do you really find the holy garbage men. Recently, the health ministry said that we can daven outside, spread out minyanim outdoors. So invariably, you come into contact with the garbage bins, and the garbage men come. And last week, I saw two beautiful encounters. One time, garbage man was coming right when we were starting Hadassa shots. He was in advance of the truck, and so he was standing there, and he said, so he just chapped the rein, stood there for another minute, said Kedusha, Kadosh, 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 and then went on to prepare the garbage for the truck. Another time, a couple of days later, one of the garbage men came with the truck, him and another person, and he said to the guy, yalla, let's do it as quick as possible. There's a minyan going on. It's going to smell, there's going to be noise, and they would run. They did it like lightning fast. Why? To prevent any difficulty for a minyan that's going on. We're taught in Chazal, we should always learn Torah, even Shalol Lishma, because when you learn Shalol Lishma with all the bribes in the world, which you should use for yourself to make sure that you learn Torah, bribe yourself when you're young with candy, when you get older, a little more sophisticated things. You want to finish the Daf Yomi for 7.5 years, get yourself a car, whatever it is, bribe yourself to make sure that you learn Torah. Why? Because eventually you come to learn Torah Lishma. There's one example of learning Torah Lishma that was absolutely incredible in the history of Judaism. It's Reb Shimon Bar Yochai and his son Reb Elazar. And they had a death sentence on them, and they went to hide out in a cave. Now, according to all logic, they would not get out of that cave, which means that everything that would happen in that cave would remain in that cave. And they dug themselves in there, literally, and they sat and learned Torah that was not going to be written, was not going to be taught, was not going to be published. It was just Torah for Torah's sake. In the end of it, they came out with the greatest secrets of the Torah. They reached such high places. But you know what? They came out, and when they saw people doing mundane things, they started burning them up. Hashem said, I did not take you out of the cave to destroy my world. Go back in. They came back out a year later, and then every time Reb Shimon Bar Yochai would see something, especially in the beginning when he saw these two Yidden, this Yid that was holding two bundles of Hadassim, and he said, what are they for? The Yid said, that's for Zechus and it's for Shamar. He said, Ashrechem Yisrael, wow, how beautiful is Klal Yisrael. Why? Because the tzaddikim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu was teaching Reb Shimon and the tzaddikim and all of us, that's what we're meant to be doing. Obviously, we're meant to learn Torah Lishma, we're meant to learn Torah, the highest Torah that we can possibly learn, but that Torah has to be a Torah that brings us closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and shows us the good in Yidden, brings out the good in Yidden. Rabbi Yisachar David Belz, he used to say that you should learn Torah be'in, learn Torah with amkus, with depth. Why? Because through doing that, you'll be able to learn how to see deep inside of a person how he's really good. How he might not even be keeping all the diktukah of every single part of the Torah. He might not be keeping the chumras of Shemitah to the highest degree. But you know what? He runs to hear a Kedusha. And through learning Pilpul, through learning Ian, you'll be able to see that beauty in every single Yid. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's Yortzeh is Laag Baomer. It's Gal Einai Va'abitni Niflos M'Torasecha. Obviously, the Niflos M'Torasecha is the source of Torah. But more than that is the concept that we should be able to see the real sod within every single Yid, which is that he's mamish good, mamish a shining light. And Hashem should help us through this Laag Baomer that we should be all zocha to see that within ourselves and within others. And we can do this in remote control. It doesn't require you to be in the presence of a person or anything like that. You just think of a good thought about another person, about yourself, and you begin to take yourself upon into the side of good, and you begin to feel the joy of being a Yid, and through that, be'ezat Hashem, we'll be zocha to mamish have the Mashiach Tzidkeinu v'rachamim gedolim, mher v'yemeinu mamish. Amen.